What's up, guys? Welcome to Field Series Review. Today, we're going to be looking at the OG of the SITKA whitetail mid layers, the Celsius Jacket. All right, guys, so today we're going to be looking at one of the primary mid-layer jackets of the SITKA whitetail line. This is the Celsius Jacket. Now, there's a Celsius Midi and a Celsius Jacket. I have a review for the Celsius Midi, which came out a couple of years ago, down on my channel, so be sure and check that out. The Celsius Jacket came out before that. It's the predecessor, so we're going to have a quick look at it and see what makes it tick. So right out of the gate, this is a polyester outer, very soft fleece outer mid-layer jacket. It's got Permaloft insulation on the inside going down the front. Going down the front, going down the back, going down both arms. It is not windproof. It's very warm, but it is not windproof. Going down from the armpits down to the ribs, you have a micro fleece, elastic material to allow it to stretch and to turn. And guys, just want to give you a little close-up of the Celsius Jacket. If you can see, this is the polyester outer, but going from the armpits all the way down, you're gonna have this elastic material to allow you to stretch. It's not Permaloft insulated. You can see it white right here. It has a little bit of a micro fleece, but that's to allow you to turn and move with the jacket. So I don't know if you can see that coloration. It goes all the way up the armpit and it's gonna come right out the arm to give you good mobility when you're archery hunting. A port in the back for your safety harness. You have full zip in the front. You have one breast pocket. Now this is a very quiet jacket. It's not a uber heavy jacket. It's about 32 ounces, but it's designed to be worn as a mid layer in the mid seasons. But once you get down into colder temperatures and when the wind starts to pick up, this is designed to be put underneath a windproof shell, something like a Stratus, something like a Fanatic. It's a little bit thick for a Fanatic, but people absolutely do it. But it is designed to be a warm mid-layer piece. This jacket is going to come in at $229. It is going to be only offered in elevated 2, and then you're going to get sizes medium through 3X. All right, guys, so let's talk real quick about the pros and the cons of the Celsius Jacket. Celsius Jacket, the pros, it's very warm, it's very quiet. It is a great piece for when the temperature starts to dip and you want to layer over top of it, because it is Permaloft insulated over about 90% of the jacket. So it's a great piece for you to wear to keep warmth in, maybe put a Stratus over top of it. It does really, really well in that regard. It's fairly light, it's not loud, so it does a good job. One of the issues is that the arms are a little bulky. For you to layer something like a Fanatic jacket over it, or even a Celsius, even a Stratus, the arms are a little bulky, primarily for archery hunters. The forearms feel a little heavy, which is why they came out with the Celsius Midi, which is more of a synthetic, more form-fitting version of this jacket, which we'll do a comparison here pretty soon. But that's one of the knocks on this guy, is that it's a little bit bulky for archery hunters when wearing it as layering. All right, guys, it's time to talk about sizing and systems for the Celsius Jacket. Now, I'm 6'1", 200 to 205 pounds. I wear an extra large across the board. So this is a primary setup for the Celsius Jacket. I've got a core lightweight crew underneath my Fanatic hoodie. So this is my primary next to skin layer. I got my core lightweight underneath this. It's gonna wick sweat. I got the Fanatic hoodie on that is going to be my insulation. So now temperatures are dropping down into the 40s, high 30s, mid 30s, whatnot. I'm gonna go with my Celsius Celsius Jacket. So now this is a primary setup that I would definitely run down into the mid 30s, definitely. If the wind's not whipping too bad, this is definitely something that I would highly recommend, because this is a very, very warm piece. Now, temperatures start dropping even more, or the wind starts whipping, picking up. We're talking about mid-30s, below into the high 20s. You want to put on a windstopper outer piece to block that wind out and to lock all this warmth in. That's where my favorite, the Stratus jacket, comes in. So now we've got Core Lightweight crew on, Fanatic hoodie on, Celsius jacket on, and then a Stratus on the outside. Now, this doesn't look overly bulky. If I was rifle hunting, I wouldn't have any concern with this. This is a very, very warm piece. I'm already starting to sweat. So down into the low 30s, high 20s, I would definitely rock this piece. The arms, because I'm so used to wearing my Celsius midi, the arms definitely feel more bulky for archery hunting. I can definitely see where you would want to go something like a Celsius midi. Now, if you already have the Celsius jacket, it's not a deal breaker, okay? You're just gonna get used to it if that's what you already have. If you're rifle hunting and it gets really cold, I would definitely consider the Celsius jacket, because while it is a little bulky in the arms, if you're rifle hunting, it's really not gonna matter. But as far as a warmth factor, this right here is probably as warm as you're gonna get without stepping up to a Fanatic jacket. All right, guys, so thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the very quick review of the Celsius midi jacket. This is a great jacket. If you're gonna pick between the Celsius midi and the Celsius jacket, if you're wanting it primarily for layering, I would probably go with the Celsius midi. If you're looking for a jacket that you want, a mid-layer jacket that you want to also wear a lot as an outer jacket, I'd go with the Celsius. The Celsius is gonna be a little bit warmer than the Celsius midi, but that's because it's a little more bulky. So just remember that. Like I said, we're gonna do a full comparison here in the next couple of days. But as an overall whitetail jacket, this is a good basic whitetail jacket. It doesn't really break the bank. It's got all the bare essentials that you need for whitetail hunting. And overall, it's a great piece. So thanks for stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe down below. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you want me to cover next. Hunting season's around the corner, so we can kind of get creative. Be sure to go to DixieFalco.com and PacificFalco.com. Use promo code FSReview for 15% off, and we'll see you guys next time.